What's up guys, it's Drac and I got another exciting Captain Slug blaster, which is pretty insane at this point. There's just a new Slug blaster every few months, so it's like the gift that keeps on giving, except the gift is Slug's ridiculous work ethic and blasters that he has designed. So this is a variable sling fire-esque lever action blaster. It looks like we got a little baggie of extra hardware here called the F.L.A.K. F.L.A.K stands for full lever action something. I don't actually know what F.L.A.K stands for. Comment down below if you know. As is traditional, Slug has included a note. This time it says, "Howdy ho, keep a lookout. It appears that Coop is trying to steal your haircut. Captain Slug. P.S. What is your preferred conditioner?" Well, Slug, given that we're such old friends, I use mane and tail. I've been told it makes my hair shine like Orion's belt. All silliness aside, let's debag this. Whew. Alright, so, and all joking aside, this is the least slug-looking slug blaster that still looks like a slug blaster ever. We've got a pusher mechanism that appears to be machined, complete with Vanguard technology. We've got a barrel mechanism up here, although the shroud is a little bit it barely protects this. It's you could move this forward just a wee bit. You've got a priming handle from a Caliburn serving as the foregrip up here. And then of course the lever action itself down here, which is very interesting. This is an elastic powered blaster, which is something Slug's been doing for a while with a thick plunger tube, reminding me of his 211 from way back when. The stock itself seems flimsy, but because it's solid U-line, actually is not that bad. This is a very funky, fresh, cool blaster. So let's go ahead and see what this priming action is like, just because it's so unique. Oh my goodness. So the pusher stays in place the whole time. The priming mechanism moves out forward and you chamber out and then push back in. The whole barrel moves forward. The whole assembly is elastic. You're definitely not going to have to worry about any vacuum loading because you got plenty of venting here. The method of holding the plunger tube in is funky. This is a funky blaster. So let's go ahead, try priming it all the way forward and then all the way back. What a neat breech system. Is that a Caliburn base just adapted into, like I said, the most Slug designed, not Slug designed looking thing ever. Ooh, this is going to be cool. All right, so given that it has a Vanguard lip here, that means that you should be able to just tease that on whether the breech is open or closed. And then actually a very snappy release one way or the other. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Try priming it one more time. Forward, back, and take aim. This thing's kind of cool. So I know that Slug has developed this with a litany of different ammo types. You can make it shoot ballistic balls. You can make it shoot sledge fire shells. You can make it shoot all sorts of cool stuff. But I wish I had a little more grip on the shoulder pad so that I could really hold it like this as I prime forward like so. So while this system, being vaguely Caliburn-esque, is essentially just an elastic powered plunger tube, and you could do it in hyper form or you could do it in Esper form, I think that doing it in F.L.A.K form is definitely a role-play-esque kind of thing. Like if this is your jam, if you want this to be your overall procedure, and again, I'm not a traditional, obviously, this style of priming is not my usual ergo, which isn't to say that it's a bad design. It's a fine design. I'm just saying that the overall action of it is not to my muscle memory's taste. It's so radically different. I feel like you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. But I love it from a mechanic standpoint. I love that it seems like it's really complicated to recreate a lever action that does anything functional or cool. And so I am a big fan of it functionally. I think aesthetically it is just so very interesting. We're getting close to the point where we can do a top 5 Slug designed blasters video should we ever desire. I like the implementation of the lipless bolt. I think that that's pretty good as well. Overall, I think it's a primary class blaster that's clearly capable of doing what you need it to do, depending upon how many bands you put on. Slug was kind enough to include more bands if I wanted more power, baby! But the only way to be absolutely sure if you would primary this in a war is to take it downstairs and put it over the chronograph. Let's go. right, guys, I'm definitely not the best at operating this blaster, but I'm going to do my best to get you guys some pretty decent chronograph numbers. So some uninterrupted ones. If there are any breaks in this, I'm just going to say in advance that's due to chambering issues and not explicitly the fault of the blaster itself. It's just taking me a while personally to get used to the muscle memory of this product. Dang, 134 is not bad from this this funky guy. We are shooting Adventure Force Pro darts. The fit is a little loose. I want to put a couple down range. And then this is like where the blaster shines. It's shouldered like this. It definitely gives you kind of an old school military-esque sort of feel to it. That was not our best shot ever. That one was pretty good though. Is this blaster competitive? I think that with another band on it and enough muscle memory, absolutely. This guy could be pretty good. That was a 100-foot shot. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I actually really like this. Well done, Slug. Another incredible design. Because it's a Slug design, I'm positive that you can download and find these files on Thingiverse for his F.L.A.K through his usual account. And then, of course, if you want to pick one up of your very own, they will be for sale on Etsy, his Etsy, in the description box down below. Go ahead. You know you want to. Give Slug some money. All jokes aside though, solid performance, litany of different options. In this configuration with the Talon magazine, I think it's pretty safe to say that it is a serious foam flinger if you want something a little more casual, a little more fun. Like I said, every goofy ammo possibility you can think of is live as a variant, and most of them at this point have been tested by somebody, but pretty powerful little Stefan slinger. I like it a lot. I think that it's pretty good looking overall. I like that you can get this kind of triple color scheme very cleanly out of it. Because it's funky and uses U-line, and I've got so many other projects going on, I don't think you should anticipate seeing it on Next Level Nerf, which means that you should probably pick it up from the man himself. So both links in the description box below. Build it yourself, or if you're so inclined, toss a coin to your captain, oh valley of... All right, see you guys next time. Much love. Nerf on Drac out.